It is Mount Rushmore time. This week, it's the Mount Rushmore of Hollywood film actors. Down the road, we will have the Mount Rushmore of film actresses. But these are impossible Mount Rushmores. It's not like the Mount Rushmore of soft drinks, where something like Coca-Cola is a stone cold mortal lock, or the Mount Rushmore of old school snacks, where Fritos and Ruffles are automatics. There are dozens and dozens of actors who could occupy this Mount Rushmore. I simply don't want to pick four. It's impossible. But I am paid to promote Mount Rushmore. So promote Mount Rushmore I must. What I'm going to do is this. I am simply picking four of my personal favorite actors. I assume a lot of you are going to disagree with my choices, but I don't give a damn what you think. All right, let's do it. The Mount Rushmore of Hollywood film actors. Marlon Brando. He's Marlon Brando. No one else is. He's the greatest American film actor ever. End of story. Many of you know him from The Godfather, but you should reach back and watch On the Waterfront. Yeah. It's in black and white. And yeah, it was before you were born, but it was worth it, okay? Go watch it. Hey, it was made even before I was born, and I watched it, you punks. Humphrey Bogart. Bogey. Another black and white sensation. He gets onto my Mount Rushmore alone off of Casablanca in 1942. There are more quotable lines in Casablanca than in all the Rocky films and Fast and Furious films combined. Next, Denzel Washington. Denzel is one of the finest of his generation, but he holds a really special place in my heart for his TV work before he became famous. It was the early and mid-1980s. He was on an NBC medical drama called St. Elsewhere. I'll put St. Elsewhere up against any doctor show before or after. The show had an incredibly large and talented ensemble cast. Denzel didn't even really shine on it that much, but he was the one who became the biggest star in the years that followed. So I get to watch Denzel pretty much as an acting toddler 45 years ago. It was sort of like watching Shohei Ohtani when he played T-ball. Who knew? Denzel and Shohei both dominate their professions. Finally, Paul Newman. I'm just going to list a dozen of his better films and let it stand right there. The Long Hot Summer, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, The Hustler, HUD, Cool Hand Luke, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, The Sting, Slapshot, Absent of Malice, The Verdict, The Color of Money, Road to Perdition. There you have it, folks. Your Mount Rushmore of Hollywood film actors: Marlon Brando, Humphrey Bogart, Denzel Washington, and Paul Newman. Now, as a postscript, I must apologize to one Robert De Niro. At one point, De Niro was my favorite film actor of all time, but something happened. There's a huge difference between his work in the final 25 years of the 20th century and his work in the first 25 years of the 21st century. What exactly happened? We'll get to that in a moment. In the 20th century, we're talking him just acting lights out in The Godfather, Part 2, Taxi Driver, 1900, New York, New York, The Deer Hunter, Raging Bull, Once Upon a Time in America, The Untouchables, Midnight Run, Goodfellas, A Bronx Tale. He used to pick his projects carefully, and he would make maybe one film a year. So what happened? Meet the Parents is what happened, so help me God. Meet the Parents. Meet the Fockers. Little Fockers. Are you kidding me? It appears he suddenly needed money because he started making movies every 15 minutes. In the last 25 years, De Niro has starred in 55 films. Plus, he has those unfortunate Saturday Night Live appearances as Robert Mueller. And I'm guessing Meet the Focker Grandparents is just around the corner.